Good morning. So on Parshas Mitzvos, which today's Chitas goes into Parshas Mitzvos. So it's brought down over there that when you come into the land of Eretz Yisrael and you settle there, God will put a nega, a tzaras, leprosy in your home. Now, this is not the case with leprosy on the body, which you get a punishment for speaking bad, but this is something which God told them that you should. God said that we should go into the house and break the house, and you'll find the gold and everything else. So this was a reward, basically. The man sees leprosy on the house, right? And then you have to break it. What is going on over here? You'll find gold. Where is gold coming? Rashi says the Amorites. They realized that the Jews are coming, so they hid their gold in the houses. What do Amorites have over here? Where they come in, we're talking about also the Canaanites, all the 7 nations that they conquered. What are Amorites over here? So the Amorites were singled out in the time of Abraham. God said the Jewish people will be in a land which is not theirs. And they won't be able to go into Eretz Yisrael until the Amorites' sins will overflow. And then you'll be able to take it over. So over there also, it singles out the Amorites. So what is going on over here? So we say as follows. The Amorites saw that their sins have overflowed. So they knew they're going out. And the Jews will take it over. So as soon as they left Egypt, it's already the time that they're going to be entering the land of Amorites. So why not all the other nations? So we can say that first of all the other nations, it was very far down the road. In times of Yeshua, or after Yeshua passed on already. But the Amorites came right in the beginning. And they knew that the Jews will be coming. We see Moshe took over Sichon. And the Canaanim, we know that even though Yeshua sent letters to them, and if they agree with the Jews, they can stay, but they fought them off, even though they lost. So it was a very long time for the Canaanim. But the Amorites, Rashi says, the Torah says, Be'eretz achuzaschem. It wasn't really a God-given land. It was the land of the God, Shevet Gad and Menashe. So they were actually on the border. before they went into Israel. They took it over. So what did the Amorites say? Sure, the people on the land of Israel, the land is dependent on the conduct of the people. So just like our sins have overflowed, the Jewish people's sins can also overflow, God forbid. And when the Jews' sins overflow, they'll be kicked out, and then we'll go back and we'll get our gold. That's exactly the way they thought. So therefore the Amorites hid it already since they left Egypt, the 40 years. And was basically, as soon as that happens, and we know the Amorites were much more powerful. And that's why it's singled out. So now what is Amori? What is so powerful about the Amorites? Powerful about the Amorites, it's the talk, the language. Amori comes from talking. How do we get leprosy? From talking Lashon Hara. Bad talk. It can be even true. Speaking bad about another Jew. A person can say, well, he deserves it. He did this and bad thing and this bad thing. Torah says no. And Lashon Hara kills 3 people. It kills the one that you talked about. It kills the one that heard it. And it kills the person that spoke Lashon Hara. An action not necessarily will kill, but Lashon Hara kills. And the Rambam goes further in the halacha that if you talk good about another Jew, you find the soul in every Jew and you talk good about them, then you get all blessings. And that's how you overcome the Amorites. By talking good. Seeing the good in everything. Seeing the good in every situation we are. Talk good about another Jew. Reveal his soul. Then when you reveal his soul, he also talks good about people. And he does mitzvos. So there's a story about the Rebbe. An eye doctor came to visit the Rebbe. He needed some treatment on his eyes. So he did whatever he could do in the office. And afterwards he told the Rebbe to come down to his Manhattan office. So one evening he goes there. So I guess the doctor, when he comes to the office over there, the doctor, I guess dilated his eyes or something. And he had to go out for 15 minutes. So he goes out 15 minutes and the doctor also comes to meet the Rebbe. And he starts talking to him. He has a very strong question. The Rebbe, I am basically a representative of a lot of groups in Iraq and in different cities in that area. I see your shluchim. I see your messengers everywhere. And they're doing a great job, an awesome job. Why hasn't Mashiach come yet? What is holding back Mashiach? The Rebbe says there are very big vessels. And every mitzvah you do, you keep on filling those vessels. And when it overflows, we bring Mashiach to the fullest extent. So just like in the opposite way, when it comes filled all the sins of the Amorim, and they leave. Same thing here is also fulfilled with mitzvahs, the vessels. Every single mitzvah counts. And if you know that these mitzvahs bring Mashiach, do it with a smile. Be happy when you do Torah mitzvahs. And then there will be happy mitzvahs. And the happiness will fill those vessels even more. And then we'll come to the ultimate redemption, should be imminently right now. And as we know, today is the birthday of the Rebbe Maharash. Lechatchila Ariba means at first you go from top to bottom. First you go to the top, and then you go over. Same thing here also. We'll fill them completely from top to bottom. And automatically it will fill over just like wine or water or mashke fills up the cup and overflows. So too the mitzvahs will overflow to the fullest extent and will go towards Mashiach imminently right now. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever.